A birdwatching trip was planned during end of December 2021 from 21st to 26th with Mohit Mehta and Rafiqul Islam at Assam, covering Maguri and Dehing Patkai National Park. To reach Maguri, we have to catch a flight to Dibrugarh. Dibrugarh is around 2310 km from Delhi, so we have to catch a flight on 21st at 6:45 am. The flight duration was 2 hours and 40 minutes, and during the flight we saw beautiful peak of Himalayan range. After reaching Dibrugarh, we both took a COVID pass from airport. Rafiqul was waiting for us to pick and proceed to Maguri Eco Camp. The first day, we planned for birdwatching in and around Maguri and Lainagaon, and it was going to be an owling day for us, as one of the rare owl is sighted at Lainagaon. On the way to Maguri, the first bird we saw and photographed was Great Myna. As soon as we reached Maguri, we saw a pair of Indo-Chinese roller. After lunch, we saw a vagrant eastern yellow wagtail, dusky warbler, paddyfield warbler, and few more species. Then we drove towards Lainagaon for our targeted species. We saw a Himalayan buzzard in flight. We were waiting for sunset, and as soon as the sun set, a female eastern grass owl came to feed their young owls. The owl is also known as Australian grass owl, and they were breeding here in Lainagaon with their 4 chicks. After having this beautiful sighting, we moved back to Maguri Eco Camp. Here, during the night owling, we saw brown hawk owl, oriental scope owls, collared scope owl. Our first day birding ended with 56 birds and 4 new birds for me. Day 2 was planned to scan for Maguri grassland and Maguri Beel. Beel is a local name for a pond with static water. Our day is going to be a long day, and we woke up around 4:30 am. It's a pleasant morning with cold. We left the eco camp at 5 am. After driving for 15 minutes, we reached to the river bank. Here, we waited for our boatman who was going to help us to cross the river. It's a cold and misty morning with bit fog, but the river water was so clean. We really enjoyed our boat rides. After crossing the river, we were at Maguri grassland and our search for the birds were on. We saw Jordan babbler, marsh babbler, swamp grass babbler, black-breasted parrotbill, Chinese ruby throat, spotted bush warbler, chestnut crown bush warbler, chestnut cap babbler, and Baikal bush warbler. Then we headed towards Maguri Beel. Here also we have to bird watching through the boat ride. The Beel water is so calm and fresh, and we spot another lifer as Laplace's grasshopper warbler. The beel was full of water lilies. Many ducks and waders were around us, and I clicked a ruddy-shelled duck who was enjoying at shore. While scanning the ducks, we saw one unusual duck amongst bar-headed geese and grey-leg goose. It was a jackpot for us, as we found tundra bean goose. The tundra bean goose is a goose that breeds in northern Siberia. The goose is around 68 to 90 centimeter in length, wingspan from 140 to 174 centimeter, and weight from 1.7 to 4 kg. The goose gave us ample time to film them from the different angles. Second half was not productive in terms of photography, but we saw king quail and swamp francolin as a laugher and a grey pansy butterfly. Overall, the day was good with 78 bird sighting. Day 3. Another cold and foggy morning in Assam, and we headed towards Berjan Wildlife Sanctuary. The light was poor, but we managed to click a bald warbler, pin-strip tit babbler, grey-cheeked warbler, ballet leaf warbler, crimson sunbird, pale chin blue flycatcher, snowy browed flycatcher, pale blue flycatcher, white speckled warbler. Altogether, we saw 39 species of bird there. After that, we headed towards Saraipong range of Dehing Patkai forest for our evening session, and we saw black-backed forktail, greater necklaced laughing thrush, lesser necklaced laughing thrush, black-tailed crake. We saw around 20 more species at Saraipong, and our day count reached to 60. During the day, we realized photography is not an easy task here due to the dense and dark forest, very narrow trail, and of course leeches. After sunset, we tried for another target, Oriental bay owl, which we saw a few times but not able to click it. The next morning, day 4, another bird which we really want to see is grey peacock pheasant, but unfortunately, it was not reported from past couple of days. We thought of giving a try and waited for around 1.5 hours, but no luck. Later we saw scarlet minuet, ruby-cheeked sunbird, orange-bellied leafbird, rufous-throated fulvata, streaked wren warbler, grey-bellied thesia, white-bellied airfornis, yellow bush dart, few butterflies, yellow-vented warbler, rufous-faced warbler, yellow-bellied warbler, white-throated bulbul. We also saw a very rare jewel orchid plant at Dehing Patkai area. We headed towards a nearby village for our lunch, and after lunch, we photographed greyback shrike, green imperial pigeon, pale cap pigeon, red-headed trogon, small niltawa, and common green magpie. The second evening at Saraipong area, we again tried our luck with owls, but as soon as we reached to the owling point, we encountered with a huge group of elephant. The hope of seeing the targeted owl was in vain. Although it was a productive day and our count of the day was 92. Day 5. Next morning, again we thought of giving one more try to grey peacock pheasant, but there were around 15 people to see this bird. The bird was calling from far away but did not turn up. Then we headed towards other side of jungle and we saw little pied flycatcher, palette leaf warbler, black-throated sunbird, and few butterflies. While searching for white-winged duck, we met with Mr. Anwaruddin Chaudhary, a retired commissioner and secretary to the government of Assam, and had some interesting conversation regarding birdwatching late 80s and now. It was a pleasure meeting with him. During the day we saw a huluk gibbon, white-crowned forktail, orange-bellied leaf bird, blue-winged leaf bird, sultan tit, scarlet-backed flowerpecker, sapphire flycatcher, slaty-backed forktail, azure-wood swallow, pygmy flycatcher, common hill manna, and rufous woodpecker. As soon as the sun set, finally we were able to click Oriental Bay Owl. Day 5 ended with great happiness and we got some good shot of one of the prime target, Oriental Bay Owl. Altogether, we were able to spot 62 species in day 5. Day 6. Our trip was going to end, and on our last day, we decided to bird at Digboi area for few hours. We clicked Greater Necklace Laughing Thrush, Streaked Spider Hunter, Greater Racket-tailed Drongo, Collared Ripaii, Dark-necked Tailorbird, White-browed Scimitar Babbler, Sunbird, Nepal Fulvata, Buff-chested Warbler, and Lineated Barbet. We also spot a fresh pugmark of leopard too. We did bird watching for 3 hours and in short duration we were able to spot 46 different species. It was a wonderful trip with Rafik and Mohit, and I can able to add 43 lifers in my kitty. After pack up, we headed towards airport and then had a flight back to home. Thank you for watching. For more video, please feel free to like, subscribe and share the channel.